Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and I have switched places. So this is supposed to be a Tuesday video of showing all the art I made this year, but instead I have flopped it with my Thursday draw with me so I can kind of keep on schedule. So I left a notice in the community tab saying that saying that I probably wouldn't have power today and tomorrow. We weren't sure when it would click back on. So I'm just gonna do a story time of the last 14 hours, and then you could be like, you can figure out what's going on in my life. So I'm a night owl, first and foremost. I go to bed super late. It's just how I am. It's where I just feel the most creative. It's just really late at night. And I was in bed about 20 minutes. And in the United States, we have the USGS, and I can link that if you want to. They're basically our earthquake notification and record tracking. They keep track of earthquakes all over the world. But there was a huge earthquake, and my daughter wants to send, my eldest wants to send our local power supply a thank you card for turning our power back on earlier than they said they would. Oh God, that's so cute. I can't. Anyway, so there was a huge earthquake, and we weren't at the epicenter, but it sure felt like it in the middle of the night. And everything was rocked. First, we're fine. We're fine. We always have been big fans of bolting large furniture to the walls and making sure no one gets crushed. I am going right off the page with this dodo bird. I'm trying to do this from memory. Anyway, and everything that we hang on the walls, because I love photographs of family and stuff, it's all earthquake hooks. So for the most part, like, that was fine. Everything was askew, like, don't get me wrong. But the earthquake was really kind of long lasting. So we were in our beds being rocked quite violently, feverishly. I don't know, there's a little pigment speck, so that's just gonna have to live there for quite a while. And then we thought we were having like really huge aftershocks, but that earthquake triggered like 3 more earthquakes. And so there's been just nothing but earthquakes and aftershocks like all day long. And our twins had like their yearly pediatrician appointment. I'm so sorry, babies. I love you. And so we still had to do that, and they still did homeschool because they're like super troopers. But yeah, we weren't sure when and if we were going to get our power back on and what that was going to look like. And they had phoned me. I had been waiting all day. We've been trying to clean up all the broken glass and ceramic stuff on every floor, but we can't really see because there was no light, so we couldn't like vacuum or plug anything in. We have like one light that we were kind of sharing. So it's just been like one thing after another kind of all day. And yeah, they turned it on early, so I thought I would just hop on and do a little draw with me, like hang out. I would say, like, if you want to know the things we do, I can link some products we really can stand behind for earthquake prep and stuff. First off, having Noah makes like a crank flashlight that's really good. Having a solar paneled sort of little mini charging station for cell phones is a good idea. Again, if you don't have sunshine, we like keep ours in the window so we can use it, and it's always kind of has some charge left in it. I know the newer cars, you can plug in and charge your stuff in the car if you're driving around off the battery. That's pretty slow going. Yeah, just lots of, we have battery candles that we put, because it was like broken glass in every bathroom. It really like rocked from side to side at different angles depending on which earthquake it was. So stuff it just came clattering down, and we don't even have a lot, especially in the main bathroom that my husband and I use. We don't have a lot on the cabinets, on the counter. We like to keep it really minimal, but everything is everywhere. So other products we really like. Yeah, I haven't even checked our radio. We have like a radio that hit the ground really hard in the middle of the night. One of our cats knows that like earthquakes are coming. That's Lucifer. She can feel it, and she gets weird. Unfortunately, we were in bed, so we couldn't see her get weird. One time she yowled at us. That was the earthquake previous. The problem with this earthquake was when they send notifications, it doesn't matter for where we live. It doesn't matter what your phone's sent to. It breaks through. If you have your phone on sleep mode, on airplane mode, it'll break through all that, so you get notified anyway. But the notification, it shakes your phone. So first there's a huge vibrating thing. And then the alarm sound isn't a traditional alarm. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It sounds like you're trying to take a metal pipe and shove it through a cheese grater. It's a really bizarre sound. I'm assuming they're using that one specifically so it doesn't re-alarm people. But the notification we got about this earthquake started after the earthquake was already going. So we got late notification. I mean, we were in bed anyways. It was just kind of like a shake about bed knobs and broomsticks type of thing. We could hear crashing everywhere. And we have absolutely lovely neighbors, and everybody checked in with everybody else, knocked on their doors, made sure everybody was okay. But this was the middle of the night, so super tired. Oh, I may have had a little nap while we've had aftershocks. I just don't sleep good after adrenaline. Like, it takes me a long time to readjust my headspace. The other thing I would say, make sure you have an up-to-date first aid kit. What we do January of every year, like we go through our pantry and our spices and make sure that nothing is expired. We also check our medicines. So medicines have expiration dates, and you're going to want to do that yearly just to make sure that your medicines are all up to date. We have food allergies in our house, so we have to make sure that our EpiPen is up to date and not expired for emergencies. Just keep a really nice first aid kit. You may have to supplement some things. We are constantly changing in like sort of ointment for anti-itch and wound ointment. Butterfly bandages are something that a lot of first aid kits don't come with, but might be a nice idea to add. Especially if, you know, folks are kind of rough and tumble anyway. So that's kind of our best ideas. And then making sure that you have stuff for pets. So there are first aid supply kits for pets. Check those. Again, some of those products expire if they're creams and things. Having a supply of like dried fruit, nuts, granola bars on hand is always nice. That way you don't have to dig into your fridge if the power's out. The longest we've gone without power is 3 days, and our community turns up. They turn up. The farms start donating stuff. People do trade. Some of the clothing stores do trade in if you have the wrong seasonal wear during a power outage. We live in an area where it's really easy to be cut off if there is a problem with freeways and weather and snow and things like that. So the community knows how to rally like I've never witnessed in my life. It's just absolutely lovely. So we are going to figure out where we're at with all our stuff. If it starts to shake, don't be alarmed, okay? I'm not trying to scare you. I just wanted to hop in and let you know that, like, we're okay. Everything's good. We know how to pack and prepare. We're kind of seasoned veterans at this point. Like, we take it all seriously, and then we just make sure that everything's in working order in the summer, because these things always seem to pop off in the winter. Like, that's just sort of the nature of the beast. Can you see that? I'm doing teeny tiny ankles and toes here. Anyway, so I'll show you all the art I made tomorrow, and then Thursday's video will be an art read. And I apologize for switching up the order, but I don't have a lot of choice with like power outages and stuff. Like, we're all doing our best. Okay. Oh, and shout out to our first responders. They've been responding absolutely amazing during all of this. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.